Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some pretty crazy Xbox news when it comes to Phil Spencer apparently becoming like a pretty much mafioso boss, calling out and saying he can make any wildest dream go and happen when he's on these phone calls over here. We have some brand new random Xbox, like really big leaks that have been popping off for a while that has actually now been released as a surprise release up on Xbox. And of course, one of the more intriguing things to talk about throughout this video, Samsung and their connection with Xbox trying to go push out the Game Pass for the next wave is coming on out. And as you guys may or may not know, we might be in the very tail end or last day of our Samsung promotion, which I'll link down below, hashtag ad, because we are technically a Samsung partner. And because all of you guys have checked out all like the tablets and watches and everything down below, we're probably doing a nice little giveaway for the community itself too, so stay tuned to that. We'll probably have like a video and community post and tweet and all that type of good stuff out there. Probably just one of the really basic ones, just like to follow social medias and have a chance to get some winners out there. But thank you guys all for supporting that one up. And of course, swing by the Twitch and Twitter if you guys are bored, or probably live up on Twitch after this video is all done. So guys, we have like some kind of internal leak, which is like kind of a fun one. So as you guys do or do not know, Phil Spencer is Phil Spencer. I'm sure most of you guys know that. But he's the Xbox head honcho, and obviously Game Pass is one of the more bigger things a lot of folks have been focused on, and working towards. And of course, Phil Spencer himself is, well, someone called Mr. Moneybags, where the inside dev apparently went and revealed a crazy discussion he had with Phil Spencer. And now this is kind of crazy to see too, because Xbox has almost unlimited money. Now you guys, there's always the limits, don't get me wrong, but one of the bigger things out there is, well, if you are a game company and you're backed by Microsoft or Apple or Google, if you're a head honcho in one of their big subsidiaries, such as Xbox, you probably have almost unlimited money. Now, when I say unlimited, it's not like you can't go and buy Apple, like you can't do that. But if you want to go and swing around $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, that's almost like a calculation error when it comes to these big billion, if not trillion-dollar companies. And especially if there's you have a marketing campaign. You can be like, we have $50 million you got to spend. Guess what? End of the quarter, we're going to get another $50 million next month. What can we offer you? We got $18 million in the budget. Let's make this stuff go and happen. So basically, this guy over here, the inside dev, was sitting in his sweatpants, and his phone goes and rings. The outstanding puzzle platformer game Inside, which is one of the highlights too for the Xbox Game Pass, and obviously it was also an Xbox exclusive back in the day too as well. So for this one, basically from June 29 to August 23rd, 2016, Inside was only available on Xbox One. So they had like some good Xbox connections forever ago, although things may have turned out very differently. Playdead co-founder Dino Patty recently told Danish podcast Arkaden that a deal had been struck with PlayStation before Phil Spencer and his team eventually stepped in. So according to Patty, the deal with PlayStation was a good one, but Spencer was very keen to ensure Inside end up on Xbox, basically either like the old school Xbox Live or Xbox stuff, and he was basically like, hey, like what can I go and do? We got this stuff. Like when it comes to not even the Game Pass, I don't even necessarily worry about Game Pass, I'm just using it for example. But if you're a game company, you have money you could spend. Like you have these exclusives, you have these rights, you want to get these deals. And he basically said that Phil Spencer drove him a mafioso type style thing where it's saying, I don't know how, if he got wind of it or somehow, I was sitting one night at 8 o'clock in my secret pants, and then my phone rings, displaying an American number. And it's Phil Spencer from Microsoft. It was crazy. So this guy answered just a random phone number out of the blue, and he's like, hey, yo, who is this? Yeah, it's Phil Spencer. And you're like, oh, geez. So he says, listen, we need to make a deal with you. What do you want? And that's like where I'm talking about this some mafioso stuff. Like I'm over here talking to the Don of like Italy, and I'm across the table looking like, what does this guy want? Am I gonna like, am I gonzo? And he's like, hey, we want to welcome you to the familia. I don't know what these accents are. Don't know about me. But you're sitting over here being like, hey man, like what can I, the head honcho of this town, do for you? And he's like, hey, like, yeah, we already made a good deal with PlayStation. We already made a good deal, and overall, like, we have, like, a good stuff going on with Xbox, maybe. And he's like, no. You don't understand what I'm saying. I can make anything happen. What do you want? And imagine sitting in that phone call in your room and you're just like, wait, what? And like, it's like within like 5 minutes, you're like, what on earth is going on? This is the type of power I want to have in my life. So things worked out for all parties. Inside basically launched first on Xbox back in the day, while on PC and PlayStation versions arrived soon afterwards too. So the game obviously got a little bit of a sign-on bonus, probably had some good exclusivity deals as well. And of course, also had good ratings and a chance to release on PC and PlayStation. And as well as also, I think it just recently joined on Game Pass too as well back in the day. So it was really cool to go and see this. Now, some even more kind of crazy news to talk about is over here on Samsung. As I've mentioned, we've had Samsung products we've been promoting and working with Samsung, so I always give them a good thumbs up. Definitely, I just like Samsung themselves. I've done a few promos with them. You guys have probably seen on my channel. So basically, Samsung rolls out Starfield ads for its Gaming Hub Cloud service. So as you guys know, there actually is a new thing where you could just play Game Pass games on your literal TV through like the cloud gaming and internet and like Wi-Fi connections with that, which is overall sick. So basically, they're saying we're now just only a month away from Starfield, which I cannot wait for that game to come out. And a fact that isn't lost on Samsung, which has started rolling out ads for the massively open world, or rather worlds over, just in general. So there's a brand new 32-second ad video that has some pretty slick presentation interspersed with game footage. And the ends of the message, stand by for Starfield on Samsung TV, no console required. Now, we actually had people talk about this not too long ago, where apparently Samsung has been trying to go and push the Game Pass vibe, like trying their best to go and be like, hey, like, let's go and get this on TV. And before, we also had those little micro USB cloud sticks. You had a chance to plug it into your computer. This actually got canceled, which I really think this would have been a good idea. Make it like $100. You go to college, you go to school, you go travel a lot, you just move from like your couch to your TV or to your laptop to your computer, whatever. Those little cloud gaming sticks would have been sick. But I guess they maybe interpreted that same technology into something like a Samsung TV, where, TVs are smart TVs, you have like the Netflix apps and all that. Being able to utilize the Wi-Fi, because doing cloud streaming is just basically downloading and uploading games and streaming it like how you would do for Netflix or whatever. It doesn't necessarily need computating power. It just more so needs internet to go and encode all that stuff. So what they have been doing, this has been out for a little while, they've had this integrated into Samsung TVs. So the Samsung TVs themselves literally have like the power to go and play Xbox games. Like you can quite literally play and enjoy all these Xbox titles like Starfield or Forza when it comes out, old school Halo, whatever, like any game, all the indie games and all the brand new third-party games that come out on Game Pass. You can quite literally do this without even owning an Xbox. That, number one, technology-wise, is sick, but number two, they're trying their best to go and push this the best they can. Like, I gotta give this a massive, massive thumbs up in my mind. So it's cool. Like, if you guys don't want to get an Xbox, whatever reason, just go get a Samsung TV, or if you got to upgrade your TV, maybe consider it, because you can quite literally just go play games on this. I would almost like this myself, because I have Game Pass on my PC right now. I'm like a PC gamer, Game Pass, make fun of me, whatever. But for me, like, I almost want to get this from, like, my bedroom. And I'm laying in my bed, get an Xbox controller, because I have quite a few. I stream on Twitch, I do YouTube stuff, so obviously I play games. Like, I could quite literally just have my controller, move an extra one over there in my bedroom, and then perpetually always have my Game Pass whenever it's running on my normal subscription, and I just go move over and play games in my bed. Like, this almost seems like the future of gaming. Like, if I don't even have to have a console, but I'm still paying the subscription fee for Game Pass, I think that's a very smart product. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on that down below, like if you guys would do the same or not or whatever. But like I said, I like Samsung. I got no complaints with that one. It has been around for over a year ago or so, but right now they're trying to push this quite a bit more because they know Starfield is going to be a big game and get big game title. So I want to see this technology and partnership evolve even more. Last but not least, Quake 2 actually remastered did go and have a surprise release on Xbox as well. It was actually leaked for quite some time, but on Game Pass it is now finally out. And of course, the remaster for the 1997 classic at QuakeCon is now coming. So to quick off QuakeCon 2023, today there was actually a remaster over here from Bethesda for Quake 2. So complete with visual enhancements, a new expansion, multiplayer, and the Nintendo 64 version of Quake 2 bundled on in. This remaster is available now on Xbox One and Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, PC, and both PS4 and PS5. So if you guys do want to check out Quake and relive all these old school gaming memories and moments, I do highly implore you guys to. Now, I've never really played Quake too much. I think I did that Quake tournament one, where's the multiplayer side, but I do know that Quake was like iconic for PC gaming and everything else in between. Probably one of the coolest things out there. Like, I gotta give a major thumbs up that this even still is relevant and that the Quake community still exists. I'm like a CSGO player on PC myself, so any type of old school like Counter-Strike and all of that, I'm cool with that. Like, I love this. So they basically, for this one, they have a chance now for the official trailer. It doesn't look insane, but even right now, like TF2 has been coming and popping back up. CSGO 2 is going to be coming out sometime in the near future, and all these older style games always have a massive, like, just nostalgia base, which is really cool to go and see. And as well, on top of this, like, it's like old games. It doesn't really cost that much to remaster or remake these or reset up online servers, and it's like a fun extra thing. Like, don't forget, Xbox owns Bethesda now, so having a chance to utilize the Bethesda IP and just having chances to play games like this is overall just kind of like a fun vibe. I like it. I vibe it. I do with it. Why not? So I want to hear all of your thoughts and comments down below. Once again, checking all the how links for the Samsung promotions for the tablets, phones, and all that. Today might be the last day for the promotion. And once again, we will be doing a giveaway, I think, announced very, very soon, once you guys kind of tell me what you guys want. Might just be doing like a nice cash giveaway or even another console, either or. And as well, make sure you guys swing by the Twitter and Twitch. We'll be live up on Twitch right now doing Comfy Baldur's Gate. Subscribe if you guys are new. And of course, I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.